Hello, boys and girls. So this chapter in math focuses on area and perimeter, and it introduces us to area actually with a pretty simple technique of just counting squares within the shape to give us the area, because the area is the square units that take up the inside of a shape, like a rectangle or a square. Okay, so just so you have an idea, I want to just go over something really quick. If you had a rectangle like this, okay, I need you to know that the length is the longer side of the rectangle. Okay, so this is called the length. Sometimes you might just see it abbreviated as an L. Okay, so L is here also. The short side, is called the width. Okay, and that can be shortened for just using a W. Now, what's important to understand is that if this, say, was 8 inches, right? The length, the opposite side of the rectangle is the same number, is 8 inches, because the opposite sides are the same measurement, always in a rectangle, okay? Just like a square, all 4 sides are the same measurement. In a rectangle, opposite sides are the same measurement, okay? So if the length was 8 up here, you know the length down here has to be 8 inches. Now, if this width was, say, 4 inches, the opposite side has to be 4 inches, okay? And there's a formula to find the area. I'm not going to get into that just yet. That's what we're going to focus on tomorrow. Today, we're actually going to start super simple, super easy. And we're just going to determine the area of an object by counting the squares, okay? So looking here, we have a few different shapes here that we're going to focus on, okay? What they want us to do is they want us to count the length, meaning how many square units across, 1, 2, 3, okay? And the width, how many down. So look what they did the first one for you, okay? So the length was 3, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 boxes here. The width was 2, 1, 2. And in order to find that, you would just multiply length times width gives you 6. What you can do right now, just for this assignment, because it's giving you the boxes, all you need to do is count up how many boxes are in each one, okay? So this would be 1, well, that's very small, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So there are 6 total, so 6 centimeters squared, and it's important when you write it, that you put the squared, the number 2, that just stands for squared units, okay? So let's take a look at letter B. First, the length would be the longest side, okay? So, and the short side would be the width. So if we're just counting the boxes, right? The width is 1. So down here, we would just put 1 cm. I'm sorry, that's in the length. We go to the width. 1 cm, okay? The length is the longer side, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 boxes that take up the length. What? Come on, what's happening here? Can't seem to write. Okay. Okay, now I think I got it working. Okay, so we said the length is going to be 5 centimeters. So if I were to multiply 5 times 1, that length times width, that would give me 5 centimeters squared. Now I can't make this little 2 on my computer, so I just put the big 2 there, just so you know it's squared. And again, all I have to do is count. 1, 2, 1. Sorry, everyone, I don't know why it's not working. Okay, so B would be 3, this is 4, and this would be 5. See if I can get that in there. Nope, doesn't want to be typed. So 5 boxes altogether. So again, all you're doing is counting the boxes. Okay, let's take a look at letter C. Letter C, we have the length up top here. This is the longer side. Okay, so my length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my length would be 5 centimeters. Okay, and then I'm going to count my width. The width is the shorter side. 1, 2, 3. 3 centimeters. Okay? So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to count all the boxes. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4. Computer's being very picky today. 5, 6. Let's see. 7. Oh, very small again. Not sure why. 8, 9, 10. Boy. 11, 12, 13, 14, and one more we know is going to be 15, okay? So 15 centimeters squared. Again, all I had to do was count the boxes, but as we move on, in the next lesson, like tomorrow, you're going to see you're not going to be given boxes tomorrow. You're going to have to figure out or use the numbers they're giving you, the measurements they're giving you, and using the formula length times width. So 15 centimeters squared. Okay, let's keep moving. Letter D. Okay, letter D is a square. So remember, all 4 sides are the same in the square. So the length and the width are going to be the same. And they're both 2 centimeters because there's only 2 boxes for each. Okay, and if I were to count up all the boxes that were here, I'm not going to do it because as you can see, my computer's giving me a hard time about that. But if we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, it'd be 4 centimeters squared. If I multiplied 2 times 2, I would get the same thing, 4 centimeters squared. Okay, let's move on to letter E. Okay, the length would be the longer side now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. There we go. 4 centimeters is the length. The width, 1, 2, 3, 3 centimeters. Okay, if I count them all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 centimeters squared. If you were to just do 4 times 3, it would also give you 12. Okay, 2 more. Okay, we've got another square. All 4 sides are the same. So 1, 2, 3 for the length. That means the width is also going to be 3 centimeters because we have 1, 2, 3. And if I counted all of them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I would get 9 centimeters squared. If I just did 3 times 3, 3, 6, 9, 9 centimeters squared. Last one. Okay, length going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 centimeters is the length, and the width would be 1, 2, 3 centimeters. Okay, and if you're just counting the boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 centimeters squared. And then, if I just did my formula, 6 times 3 equals 18, it would give me the same exact answer, okay? So they sort of introduce this topic to you slowly. They want you to understand what the area is, counting all the boxes inside. Area is just the measurement inside of the shape, okay? Perimeter, which you might have learned last year, and we're going to go over that, if not tomorrow, next week. Perimeter is the measurement outside of the shape, okay? So that's all you have to do. So let me just give you a quick look, show you really quick. This will be what your homework, your assignment's going to be. All you need to do is count up the squares total and get the total, okay? So count all the squares up and get your total area here, okay? So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and then 1, 2, 3 is the width, 4 length, 3 width. I could do 4 times 3, but again, they're not requiring you to do that yet. All you're going to do is count every box you see here and write your answer, and they do want you to write square units. Okay, so on the answer sheet, if you can try to do that, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so this will be in your assignment. Again, you'll probably write it down on a separate sheet of paper and then go back into the assignment, go to the answer sheet, and just type your answers in. Okay? All right, that's it. If you have any questions, please let us know. Have a good one.